Brick Boat!
And Moto, good morning, Brick World!
Hello, this is Mike and Ike. Good morning, Brick World.
This is Buckshot from Parts Unknown. Good morning, Brick World!
Good morning, Brick World. It's Brickanista from Seattle.
Hey, I am Chris Giddens, also known as Fazoon. Good morning, Brick World from Kennesaw, Georgia.
Good morning, Brick World!
Good morning, Brick World! Watch out for me, my little friend.
Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Clickin' and Brickin'.
Good morning, Brick World.
Good morning, Brick World!
Ha-ha!
Good morning, Brick World.
Yeah, good morning.
And
It feels weird without Jay. Where's Jay?
I know. I don't see him anywhere. And
He'll be back.
yeah, he'll be back though. Yeah, and we actually don't have a co-host this morning, and that's okay though, because I was telling Doc, I was like, yeah, I guess it's gonna be like old times, you know,
Back in the old days, yeah.
back in the old days.
Just us old timers.
Yeah, this old timers. That's correct. So yeah, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Brick World. We're so happy that you are here with us, sharing your time and morning.
Yeah.
Our wonderful show. So the theme today that we will discuss more in the later half of the show is Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit or just Tolkien in general.
Okay. I was just like, why is Gollum on the thing? Is Gollum going to be up in here? I was afraid. But then,
I didn't do it very well because I should have added a little more special effects. But originally, the thumbnail was going to be like you and me were like the good angel and bad angel on Gollum's shoulder. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it didn't turn out that way. But it's okay. But yeah, so it's a very Tolkien-esque Good Morning Brick World, and you know,
All right.
I put a poll also in the stream. That's let's see. Let me read it correctly.
Can you bring it up somehow? Can you bring it up?
I could share it.
Oh no, okay, never mind.
But I figured everybody's already watching, so they could see it. All right. So, what would you have? What would you rather have more of, as in sets? You know, D&D, Lord of the Rings, or elves?
I just have to say D&D because we've never had any.
Well, get this. We have 23 votes right now, and
already? Wow.
Yeah, elves is in the lead.
Wow. Okay.
With 43%.
43%. I blame Adora for people loving on the elves.
Did Adora like gathered an army of people to vote for elves?
Well, she's just showing them off, showing how much fun they are. People are like, yeah, you know, you're right, Adora. You are right. We love the elves too. So yeah.
So I mean, 30% with D&D, and then 26% with Lord of the Rings. So that's very interesting to me.
I think people want something new, you know, and elves wasn't around long enough for everybody to get a taste of it, so it feel new, even though it's not, you know.
Yeah, I was mentioning on the Shenanigans stream last night that when I go to Chicago, I'll probably be dropping some money on Lord of the Rings and elves.
Elves, yeah.
Yeah, because there's a lot of elf sets. Because I remember looking at a lot of them when they were still out, and it was kind of like Friends or even like Hidden Side, where it looked like about 50% of them I would like because of the really cool trees and stuff like that, nice little buildings and stuff. And then the other ones I was just like, eh. But
I was really liking that goblin you were showing off earlier on the shenanigans. Wasn't it on the shenanigans?
Oh yeah,
that goblin was pretty cool,
dude. Yeah, so check it out, everybody. I got a few minifigs, and this was one of them. I thought it was going to be a Lord of the Rings fig.
Yeah, and then I also thought maybe it was Hobgoblin or Green Goblin something.
Right.
Marvel.
But it is not. But it's close. It's close. And then I got this guy. I've never seen this minifig before. It's like a zombie wood guy. I don't know.
Yeah, he would look great in a habitat for Halloween. Just saying. Just saying.
He definitely would look good.
Since you don't have a habitat,
Would it be funny if I built one and just didn't show it until like the last day?
That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping.
I also, for the Star Wars fans, I picked up, I forget how to say his name, but it's the Obi-Wan Kenobi spy. When he dressed up as some other character. It was
when Obi-Wan dressed up as some guy.
Yeah,
okay.
It was in the,
I have no
Clone
idea.
Wars. But yeah, good stuff. And just to round it off, I also picked up Popcorn Guy because I really like the Popcorn Guy. And
you stand outside the theater.
And then this guy right up here. Because I really like the skeleton guy.
Oh yes, nice Halloween. That's nice Halloween.
Right. So yeah, I was really happy about that. That was good stuff. Good stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and say
hello.
Say some hellos and good mornings. Big Nate Bricks.
Nate.
How you doing?
I've seen him around. He's been around a lot recently.
Yeah, definitely. I have seen Big Nate around. So Garage Land Studios put out a comment here. This comment, look, we're having a Good Morning Brick World Secret Santa.
Yeah.
So if you would like to join, we would love for everybody to jump in. We understand if you can't, you know what I mean? But if you would like to, please. We're gonna we'll show it all off too, you know what I mean? So that's what that link is. Moments of the Magic. Good morning to you.
Hey,
how you doing?
You made a habitat, FYI.
Yeah, there's been a lot of habitats. You guys, this isn't like the last contest where there's only going to be like 5 of you competing or whatever. There's a.
We should do one for Christmas too, some sort of holiday thing.
Yeah. Oh. And I posted on Instagram. I can't remember if I actually did it on the stream about the prizes. I don't think I did. So real quick before we finish the morning,
even more prizes. More prizes, everyone. More prizes.
Oh, no, I mean this is going to be for the habitat winning. So by the way, that reminds me.
I got a prize for the habitat thingy too.
Oh well, then that's two. That's 2 prizes you win for the habitat.
Prize, people. I'm voting for myself now. I'm voting for myself. I'll send it to you. You send it back to me.
Look, next Sunday is our
voting.
Is the it's a lot of it's a bunch of stuff actually. So at the end of the last Sunday, the last Sunday of the month is when we pick our prize for the members. So we do the membership giveaway. Obviously, we've got a prize that for the habitat winning. We got 2 prizes because Doc's got a prize as well. And then Doc had a wonderful idea about birthdays.
The birthday giveaway.
Yeah, to do a giveaway for the birthdays in the month. So
wasn't there a member giveaway too?
Yeah. We're doing the membership giveaway.
Man, it's gonna be bonanza. We're gonna have to really blow this out on the Instagrams.
yeah. Everybody, be prepared. There'll be some promotion going on. But like I said, it's good stuff for all of you. You know what I mean? So here's what we got going on for the habitat. Whoever wins the habitat can pick one of these 4 sets. Okay, and I did that so that way there's a variety, just in case you don't want what's going on. So you can either pick the Buzz Lightyear ship, or you can pick the Star Wars, the 332nd Trooper thingy.
Put Buzz back up there.
there's there's the Disney what is it, Mulan
Disney Princess,
or Jasmine and Mulan's Adventure. And then there is a
Two
city
princesses
set.
in one.
Yeah, and then there's a city set you can pick.
Well, I was like, you're covering everybody's favorite themes except
that's what
Ninjago.
that's what I was trying to do was
Nicely
get a
done,
variety.
nicely
So like
done,
if you win the habitat, you can pick either a city, a Disney, a Star Wars,
Wow,
or
build your
a
habitats,
Disney.
people. Dang, yeah.
So,
Wow.
As far as like the membership giveaway and stuff, I'm not sure yet. And I don't know what Dok has for the habitat one either.
All right.
I just know that that's one of the 4 things you can pick for your win if you win the habitat.
Okay, wow. All right. Well, let's say some hellos and get some videos get going.
Let's get moving. All right. So we said good morning to Moments of the Magic. Bricks. Good morning, Brick World. Good morning to you. Scott Davis, good morning to you.
Yeah, Scott Davis.
How you doing?
I actually saw him on a live stream, Scott Davis.
Yeah, Scott. He gets around. I mean, not in a nice way, not in a way. Iceberg, what's up, Mel? How you doing? Heyo. Let's see here, Mr. Lincoln Bricklock. He was hanging out on the Shenanigans stream last night.
Yeah, he was.
Good morning to you. Michael Russell, good morning. Good morning,
Michael.
Brick World, or afternoon here in the UK. Well, thank you for being here. And happy afternoon to you. SD Bricks out there in the sunny San Diego.
Yeah.
How you doing? Did somebody say Mayo? I sure as heck did.
What's up, JP?
Good morning, Maya. How you doing? Amber Laya, one of my favorite people in the world.
We should have her be one of the judges. Help us judge.
I'm sure she would love that.
The habitats next week.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because we are going to need.
Yeah, we need a
how many? I don't know. We haven't talked about how many people, but we definitely need. Definitely need a tiebreaker type person. So, all right, okay. So let's see here. Scott Davis, Amber Laya, Jesse Brick Galaxy. Spoiler warning. What's going on, Jesse? How you doing? Jesse also contributed a habitat.
Yeah,
of course.
Front and back. His is like really super technical. It's like, I got up my game on my 3rd habitat.
Oh, by the way, speaking of habitats, I did love your other video you made for the habitats. And I like how you're getting them put together now too.
Oh yeah,
good. Chris Harper, good morning to you.
Hey.
How you doing today? All bricks counts in the house. Shazam!
Hey, ABC,
how you doing, brother? Let's see here. Don't forget
that guy's a stream monster.
What's that?
ABC's a stream monster. He's just constantly streaming.
Oh yeah. He's
never stops.
Definitely been streaming a lot. Let's see here. Oh man, the chat moved. Doggone it. Where am I? Let's see here. Chris, good morning. Let's see, Shazam. Don't forget the like button. Thank you, Amberlaya. Macro, good morning. Macro, how are you doing today? How you feeling, man? Let's see, Mayo says it's Halloween and the sources were wrong again. The Halloween gift with purchase is now for sale in Australia.
Right.
You know what? What are you gonna do? King Oldendorf, how are you?
Hey.
Good. See. Oh, you're saying hello to everybody. Okay. My precious. Wayne Sherman, good morning, Wayne. How are you doing?
Good morning, yeah.
Old timer checking in. Good morning, Brick World. Well, thank you. We appreciate you, Wayne.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Chef in the house. Chef, what you got cooking? Good morning. He says, good morning, Brick people. Space Time Brick Studio.
Space Time.
He says elves.
He's voting elves. He's out there campaigning for the elves.
Yeah, dude. A lot of
D&D, everybody. D&D.
I mean, look, it's. I'm sure a lot of us were probably pulling our hair out trying to even pick one because most of us, if you like a fantasy theme, you probably liked all 3 of them, honestly. So yeah, I don't know. It's my brain's starting to go all over the place. Let's see here. Pink Wheel 3.
Wow, hey.
Good morning. And see, elves, Lord of the Rings theme. Dude, everybody on them elves, man.
Loving that elves.
Dude, elves getting lots of love. Which is good. It's good. Let's see here. Macro King, Chef Ryan. Good morning to you. I think people vote elves because they got a glimpse of the sets, but D&D could be so much more. Yeah, seeing that. This is the thing about the poll. And of course, it's just a fun poll because, like, we all agree about the elves. If again you like fantasy, there's no doubt you're in Lord of the Rings and stuff. You know what I mean? But we haven't had D&D yet. So it's hard to even pick that because I mean, of course, we want D&D, but it's like, what would they do? I mean, I personally,
you could have minifigures, buildable figures,
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff.
well,
you know?
I mean, my personal thing that I hope they do is either a setting or a building type thing.
Yeah.
Because just that's biased opinion because I got a forest, so it look good in there, or a really nice looking display piece, like like the treasure chest or the book or whatever that's got the keys or something, or something like that. Anyways, we don't need elves as we need to let the newcomer enter like D&D. That's a good point, King. A good point, and that's why I like to have these discussions a lot as well, because all good points. Ryan says, I think people. Oh, you just read that. The fig is from Lego Movie. It's a robot from the Wild West world. Oh, that's why I couldn't recognize it. It's from the Lego movie. All right. Thanks. I appreciate that. That's nice. Scott Davis said good morning to Scott. Oh, there's Will. Good morning, Will. How you doing? I see Taz out there.
Right?
Yep, Taz, man. Good morning. He says good day, everyone. I got to go count those infamous Lego sheep, but wanted to say good day. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. I'm so happy that you stopped by and said hi. And good night to you. Yeah, good night.
Oh, okay. I thought he was flexing. Up in here about how many sheep he had. I'm like, dang you.
Let's see here. Brick Sargent. Good morning to you. How are you today? Let's see here. Nice Star Wars Classic Space Theme T-shirt. Oh yeah, this is actually Stud Sidious made this. He makes a lot of shirts and stuff like that.
That's the one with the TIE fighter on it, right?
Yeah. I'm a big fan of this one, and I love how it's just like a good solid black, and it's a really great shirt.
Space and Star Wars all at the same time.
JC Hustle, good morning to you. How you doing today? Elves is loved by a silent many. I agree. I think more people love elves than they probably speak out to, and I'm probably a lot of the guys for obvious reasons, I guess. Let's see here. I picked elves because there was none of the above. Oh,
okay.
Well, I mean, there's that. Yeah,
doesn't like them. That's okay.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm just amazed that people hate the mini dolls, but they love the elves mini doll. It's like
I don't love the elves mini dolls either. I again like the hair pieces and all that stuff, especially because they have the pointy ears. I'd keep all that type of stuff. But yeah, the dolls themselves, I'd send to Ruse. I just don't like mini dolls.
I don't like how the legs don't work and they can't. They have
dude.
They can't sit on anything without sliding off.
Yeah, it's
a sad day.
It's awkward. It's awkward. So, real quick, I'm curious because I know we've been talking about it. Let's see. Now we're up to 31 votes, everybody. 31 votes. Elves is still in the lead with 39%. 39% for elves, 32% for Lord of the Rings, 29% for D&D.
Oh, wow.
I'm very, very surprised. Very, very surprised.
Well, if you're loving on the elves, then love on that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to the Brick Hive for more Good Morning Brick World action, people.
Hey, Cliff, how you doing?
Hey,
good morning. Yeah, so like I said, Lord of the Rings will be our theme today. Gosh, now I'm thinking like just doing elves one here in the future.
Yeah.
Get like Ruth on.
We do have an expert, Adora builds. She has every set.
So we talked about next week we're going to be doing a mini of a giveaways. We will be judging the habitat builds. And yes, there have been many of them. You guys still have till next Saturday. This coming Saturday. I'm sorry. So it'd be the 29th. You still have till the 29th to send them in. And I mean, good luck to everybody. It's going to be fun. So, and you're going to get 2 prizes. See, look at that. Doc surprised me because I didn't even know about that. Or maybe he told me and I forgot. But, so not only...
Well, there was no meeting this week, so I wasn't able to communicate that.
And speaking of that, I've already apologized to Doc, but I do apologize to everybody. I have been so frazzled the last couple weeks. I don't. It's not an excuse. It's just I'm just trying to be honest. Like I just have been all over the place. I missed my whatnot auction yesterday. It's not just the meetings with Doc. I missed the meeting with somebody else about my webpage twice.
Wow.
Yeah, man. I've been sleeping. Like, I don't know, because work has been a little bit lighter this week. So, like, I got home a little earlier and I've done some work, but, like, yeah, just passing out. Crazy. Let's see here. Wayne says, hey, y'all, keep me in your thoughts. I'm having back fusion surgery on the 21st. Hey, if you want to stop by during my hospital stay 2 nights, I'll send you the details. Send me the details. I have no idea what I'll be doing exactly, but yeah, definitely you're all in all of our thoughts, Wayne. And I'm sure everything will go smoothly and swiftly. And
speedy recovery as well.
Yes, yeah. Speedy recovery. Yes, but so yeah, everybody keep Wayne in your thoughts. I'm definitely scared of any surgery.
Okay, yeah.
Like anything. I don't let anybody cut me off. Like, look, on a more personal note, like, you know, Mrs. Hive, she keeps telling me that I should go get what's it when guys get fixed?
Vasectomy.
Yes, she keeps telling me that I should go get that done, you know, and I'm like, Yeah, you know, I'm definitely afraid of getting cut open, you know. I've never had surgery of any kind, except for like a laser thing in my eye, like, you know, but yeah. I'm just scared of it, dude.
Yeah, I won't even let them give me the gas during dental procedures. I'm like, no, Novocaine. That's it. No, I must remain awake at all times. Thank
God, but that thing, man, the needle that they use for that thing, too.
I'm used to it.
So
I'm like, bring it.
It's so big.
Yeah, it is. It's oversized. I think just
like I'm like looking at it.
I know. He's gonna pull out a special chair to climb. Let me climb up on the chair, and then I can give you the shot. Now, here we go. Yeah.
But yeah, when Mrs. Hive told me about that, I was like, nah. I was like, you do it. I was like, you get it done. Anyways, my bricks and me. Good morning to you. Thank you for being here. Brick Sergeant, by the way, and this is a quick little mention to everybody. So right here, and I apologize again, but right here is your stickers and stuff. So I don't want to show your address, but on the other side, I got the stamps. But dude, check out these stamps. I got Star Wars stamps.
I got those, and then, you know, Khan's mother was like, go back to the store and get me some American flag stamps. I cannot put Star Wars stamps on Christmas cards. People will think I'm crazy. I'm like, they're just stamps. No, I will not use them. I refuse. So yeah, I had to use them myself. Just like, all right, fine. No fun.
But listen, the other thing I wanted to mention too is a couple other people have got them. But if you are a member of this channel, DM me on Instagram and let me know if you would like me to send you. And what it is it's the newer stickers I've made. These go to every channel members. Now, if you're in the second tier, you also get a Brick Hive, the Brick Bee sticker. But I just want to make sure that you get what is owed you. So if you are a member, it doesn't matter what tier, I will send you one of these if you want one. You just gotta message me on Instagram, okay? All right. Anyways, let's see here. What's Pink Will saying? As a woman, I highly suggest guys do their part. What is that? Hormonal? Oh, because pregnancy and birth are way, way worse than outpatient surgery. I mean, when I say Mrs. High wants me to get one, it's not on I don't want everybody to think like it's something that we like. She is always like, you know, she's just recommended it to me before, and I'm just like, but if it was like a serious thing that me and her were having a serious debate, I'd do it. You know what I mean? But anyways, sticker of Dok? No, not yet, but eventually one day it's on my list. So that's something that, well, I'm talking about way beyond even the logo. I eventually was going to do sigfig stickers.
You need that Good Morning Brick World logo.
I know. I got to get it done at least before Chicago, because gotta represent, man, with the shirts.
Oh yeah,
Give
gonna
away
be able to
some
hand them out and
stickers.
everything. Be like, here
Yeah.
you go, here you go.
Yeah, because I'll give away the stickers. You know what I mean? I'm not worried about trying to sell those at Brick World Chicago, but yeah, I definitely want to get them on the website, so that way we can sell some shirts and stuff. Anyways, let's see here. Hey everyone, I would tag you off I could with my mobile. Oh no, it's all good. Will said that the poll is evening out. Still
All
campaigning for D&D. I love how you guys. Again, I feel like we all probably like at least. I don't want to say all, but generally, I feel like we all love probably all of them. You know what I mean? But I do think it's great how some people are campaigning for certain ones. So we've seen D&D, Lord of the Rings, and Elves out there. So that's great. Aussie Adam Bricks in the house. What's up, Adam? How you doing? I got to figure out how to do a logo. It's tough, man. Rula, what's up, man? How you doing? Lord of the Rings took the lead. Dude, this is great, man. This is like probably one of the funnest polls we've done in a long time, man. It's like watching a race. So I don't know. What do you want to do first, Doc?
Let's just remind people about the habitats, since this way we can find out what the other prize is. How about that?
I think we should definitely do that.
All right. Que paso, Brickwolders? Yeah. I'm dressed up as a minion for Halloween to remind you about the Halloween habitats. Let's take a look. Ready? Alright, if you see your habitat here, be sure to use the hashtag GoodMorningBrickWorld on the Instagrams or the hashtag Halloween Habitats 2022, because there's going to be a prize. There's the prize. Alright, show the prize with regular light. Alright, there it is. I thought Monster Jam for a monstrous prize for Halloween, yeah. The guys on Friday Night Bricks helped me pick it out. And do not even start with me, Mayo Husco. Friday Night Bricks has been on longer than you've been alive. Don't even start to beef with me. You can't finish. Alright, yeah, check it out. Isn't it monstrous? It's monstrous, haha. instead of the spooky Halloween light. Yeah, alright. Que paso? Sayonara lasagna. Back to you, Heister.
So there you have it. It's monstrous. It's gonna be a monster jam technic. Another horrific thing.
I also love how Doc mixes Japanese and Italian lingo together.
Like a minion. I was a minion. That was my minion speak. I
haven't seen any of those movies or anything.
Okay.
Personally, I think minions are annoying, but that's just me.
Well, there you go. So I guess I won't be dressing up as a minion for Halloween.
No, you dress up as whatever you want. But great prize. Look at that, everybody. That is amazing. I almost want to enter this contest, man. Because that'd be great if I could just pick which one of these I want to keep.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I guess. And then I guess I also, I had to throw that beef in there, Mayo. You wanted to have a beef with someone. There's your beef, my friend. Wait for my video.
And also, there are a couple of extra habitats that I think I haven't even put in the other. I don't know. So, but there are a couple of ones that have been sent to me.
As long as we had the meeting this week, we should be able to get them all together.
Don't worry, everybody. Hive's getting right back on track. So,
Prevagen Hive. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Let's see here. What's everybody saying? I wrote, don't forget to build your habitat. Win it.
Yeah, serious prizes.
Yeah. Let's see.
Serious competition too. That Jesse, do you see that Jesse? And you see Amber Lias. It's just like, oh my. And then moments of the magic had lights. I'm just like, remember, you can have more than one entry. More than one entry. I'm like,
you can have more than one entry. Yeah. The reason we say you can have more than one entry is, well, at least this is the way I kind of thought about it, was because it's not like you're just writing your name down and putting a slip in like you got to build it. You know what I mean? So you're earning it. So if you want to build more than one entry, it will increase your chances of winning. You know. So, okay, new poll: Despicable Me versus Megamind. Oh well, that's Megamind. I'm not even gonna put a poll up about that, but but yeah, let's see. Everybody talk about this poll. Let's see what's going on. And crap my pants, Lord of the Rings did take the lead at 38%. Elves is 33%. D&D is 28%. We got 39 votes in. Man, you guys are really going crazy in there, man.
Yeah, so Oldendorf made one. So you make sure you hook me up with that picture.
Oh, I got it. That's one of the one that I have that I gotta share with Doc is the one from Oldendorf and Hoarder 66 Will. Okay. Him and his mom made one. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gonna be good.
Yep. And then I might have one. Mine won't be in the contest. Mine will just be for show. But yeah, I've got a good idea. And,
okay. If you have it ready by the meeting, it can be part of the video. I'm just saying.
I should be able to have it ready.
Or at least have a picture. Send a picture at least by Saturday. Yeah.
Also, I don't know if everybody noticed or not. I was kind of curious what you guys' opinion is. My background has changed again. I'm still going through this whole thing where I'm trying different areas and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys like it or not. You know, one of the reasons also I did it kind of the way I did is like you can see right behind me. You know, it's kind of hard to see, but I got two bookshelves and they're my UCS bookshelves because I got the gunship. And then I got the Razor Crest, and then below the Razor Crest, I got the Slave One, and then over here I got the A-Wing. I don't know. I
see it now.
I personally like it better when my desk was further back, closer to the wall. But the problem is I've talked about this before, where the sockets, I don't have any sockets back on that wall, anywhere around that wall at all. So I got to keep running cords, you know, and I don't know. Not only does it look ugly, but it's a trip hazard and everything. So my only solution, if I really want to use that wall, like get close to it and stuff, is I'm going to have to take the electric and run it and then put like 2 outlets on that wall or something like that. So, but this is what I'm doing right now, temporarily. See, I don't know. See if you guys like it or not. You guys know, I be honest. You know what I mean? If it's
in the chat.
You know, if it's stupid, or if you just think it's better the way it used to be or a different area, let me know. I'm not gonna my feelings won't be hurt. So, all right. Anyways,
I do like that I can see the ship now.
Yeah. I mean, and well, you know, one of the reasons I was trying to stay close back there too is because that's where the super chat wall is. You know what I mean? So I wanted to be able to see their names. Yeah.
All right. It's time to run some electricity back over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah. Mayo says Dok Sampson, GLS Con, the producer. I think we can keep this fake beef going. Challenge accepted.
It's not a fake beef; it's a real beef. How dare you insult Friday Night Brick, sir?
Yeah. So I was tuning into Friday Night Bricks, and I was watching it, but it just seemed like for like the whole time I was watching that you guys were just watching Larry play video games.
We were watching Larry try to fix his TV because we were just all like, all right.
Because I was like watching for a while.
Friday Night Bricks. Everybody's got a beer. Everybody, you know, it's Friday Night Bricks. We're all like, what? What do you want? There are bricks right there. Reed was building something. The rest of us were just chit chatting and drinking.
It was an interesting game though. But yeah, I was like, man, what is this? OSHA will be coming in for those trip hazards. Man, don't even. Oh man,
you just gotta tape them down. Tape them down. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna just. I was thinking about getting those covers that you can get, but again, I don't know. I just run an outlet, and then you'll be fine. Yeah. I honestly don't think if any people have like strong opinions on your background, just kind of do what you want. Well, thanks, Will. I appreciate that. Devo Bricks, good morning. How are you
Devo
today?
built that giant Galactus. He built that giant Galactus.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
That was extremely awesome. You don't see many Galactuses. Like, wouldn't that have been a cool set for Marvel to do instead of that Hulkbuster?
Yeah, that would have been a nice bust. Galactus, like a hint, upcoming Marvel movie.
Or even like a big Galactus head bust or something, man. I mean, I don't know, man. I think that Hulkbuster.
You want to look at it?
Yeah, let's look at it, because I want to curse, but I can't. This is Good Morning Brick World. But that Hulkbuster is so lame.
There she blows, the Hulkbuster.
Dude, it's so ugly, man.
But aren't the gold pieces like shiny gold? Aren't they shiny gold?
I mean, I think so. And like some of it is nice. Don't get me wrong. I like some aspects to it, but the torso and the waist are just not good in my opinion. I don't like the head. I don't know. And I forgot that he only had 3 fingers.
Oh, did the Hulkbuster?
I don't remember. I have to look at it, but I don't remember him having only 3 fingers, but he could have.
I think that's just like how many they can do. It's hard for them to do 5. It looks funny when they do 5.
So you got a $550 set that you need to buy another set to put into it.
Yeah, right. Or leave it empty.
Or you can leave it empty, of course. But I don't know, man. Dude, Lego, man. I guess I'm gonna kind of, in a way, be a little vulgar here, but look, the balls on Lego right now are just ginormous. They're just, I feel like they need a dump truck to put their balls in right now.
So how would you have felt if not only they had the Black Panther bust, but this was a like Black Panther ship or something with some other Black Panther thing? So they just went all out on Black Panther promo. Would you hate it even more or hate it even less? I mean, is it just
I don't know.
$500 set, too many overpriced Marvel sets all at once too. It's just like, almost a grand here. It's just
I know, and it's like I see. Here's the thing I don't understand. Okay, so look, would you consider this an adult set?
Yeah.
Right. I would too. I mean, if anything, just because of the price. You know what I mean?
Yeah, mostly.
Right. But you need a non-adult set to use the play to kind of have the play feature and stuff. You know what I mean? That's the thing I don't understand about like these adult sets that are coming out with Lego is why are they making play features in them? Like with the Hogwarts Express, you can make the wheels move and and like this and that. Like I just don't understand. Like, what are you doing? These are adult sets. We're gonna put them on display. What are you?
Right.
I mean, I'm not trying to look, and I don't want it to seem like I'm trying to judge anybody and put down anybody that likes to spin the train wheels. You know what I mean? But if that set could have been like, I don't know, $50 cheaper because it didn't have a moving, set of wheels or some mechanical technic, whatever aspect to it, then I would much rather have a cheaper train than one that has wheels moving. Just like with this, I'm not saying it would be too much of a dent and damage, but like, there's a lot of, I don't know, maybe you don't need the light bricks,
Right.
I don't know. Look, if I start thinking about it too much, I'm just gonna go on a serious rant.
Yeah, it's just nicely overpriced. That's all.
Yeah. Brick Sergeant says, Hive, there is a office style of power drop card that's slapped for the safe. Oh, okay, got it. All right, yes. So the Pirate Snub Fighter.
Yeah.
Is this the Versus one? No, this isn't the Versus.
No, but the Snub Fighter. I was like looking it up, and basically, A-wing, it's a Snub Fighter. X-wing, that's a Snub Fighter.
Right.
So there's like it's a class of ship, and so it's just kind of like I could have just snatched some picture. I was like, well,
yeah,
but it's like
yeah,
I
it
guess,
does look kind of like an X-wing. Yeah.
Yeah. So it should be like non-folding wings. People are saying the piece count and the price should make it a little bit smaller than the last X-wing that came out. So it should be okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably not gonna be for me, but who knows?
And this bad boy's coming. And we already got that ship with the Mandalorian Starfighter, so now we're gonna get a dumbed down version
It's
to
a
go against
it's
the
a, it's
butter?
a it's a slightly different version of it. It's a little more beefier. I look. I don't just like that last one too. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see them because these smaller ones worry me, man. I mean, it's great for the price, but this is something I've said before about the dumbed down chips. It's like I don't. They're trying to make these cheaper ones instead of like just doing what they used to do, where you'd have like $100, dollar ship or something.
Right.
So again, this is basically a $50 a piece ship. 957 pieces, so you're looking at roughly about like what 480 or so, pieces a piece. So we'll see what it looks like.
Hopefully, new characters will be flying in them because they haven't.
And that's going to be the draw more than anything. Probably is just the minifigs, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. By the way, hello to Zizu.
Hey, Z.
How you doing? And Ryan says they're trying to see what the market will bear for costs. It's such a bad marketing strategy. I agree. Look, what I was thinking about this, and I've discussed a little bit. Why is Lego making some of these decisions they're making? You know what I mean? Because we can easily just say like, "Oh yeah, they're just being greedy." Which, don't get me wrong, yeah, Lego definitely has some greed to them. There's no doubt about that. Yeah. But I think they're preparing themselves for the coming of the drop off, I guess, or the bubble bursting, or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean?
Right.
Lego's not going to go out of business or nothing like that. But
no.
But they're probably preparing themselves for when people are like just too strapped by Lego, or whatever the case is.
A flat line on their profit margin. They're like, all right, we're not going up, but we're not going down. We're gonna flat line it.
Well, and that's the problem, especially with Lego, because of the brand name is they're not going to go down with the prices. But has anybody look? I noticed something, and I don't know if again because I haven't paid too much attention, but look, I've noticed a lot of Lego sets at Lego stores and online going on sale, like 20%, like a lot more than normal. And
we are pushing the holiday season too, so
that's why I'm like it's hard to tell if it's coincidence, you know what I mean, because of holiday season or whatever. Or my initial thought was like, we raised all these prices, now they're not selling, so.
Are any of them the retired sets? Because there's a lot being retired this year. So
I don't remember. I know. Well, no, I don't remember. I don't think so. No, I don't think there were so many. I don't think a lot of them were.
Because I knew the camp knew that they put on 40%. That's retiring for sure at the end of the year. So I know that one was on clearance or whatever, 40% off. So, but I don't know about their other ones. The other ones, I think they're just like, yo, hey, check these out.
Yeah, so a lot of people commenting on the Hulkbuster. Amber Light said she wanted an Avengers Tower. Yeah, man. Give us a $500 Avengers Tower. Can you imagine?
Lit up with 3 light bricks in that. Yeah.
That would, and you know what you could even do probably, depending on size and stuff, but you could maybe even have a smaller version of a Quinjet, you know what I mean, that you could actually put on that landing dock or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, but dude, God, I would love to have a $500 Avengers Tower in the city too. That would be great. Because I started building one, like my own, like a couple years ago, and it's in a box right now. Same thing with Daily Bugle. I took the old Daily Bugle and was like starting to build it up. Anyways, would you buy it at 50% off or not? I wouldn't. Just because look, it's not just about the price for me. I think the thing looks ugly. It's just not appealing to me.
Not even as an investment, $250, and then be all like, put it away.
I mean, I guess if I had that much extra money to where I could just drop $250 on it, and then like you could at least sell it for its retail price or something, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that would be a little different, but that would be the only reason. Let's see here. Bad joke. Are the elves votes a troll vote?
No, I think people like elves.
Devo says, I think some of the jankiness of the set comes from them wanting to put the 40 book built. Yeah, man, that's what it seems like. Because the torso seems a little too extended, and I would bet my bottom dollar, dude, it's because they want to shove that stupid thing. Because of course. And if it wasn't so expensive, it would probably be a good idea, like especially marketing wise. But even like marketing wise, like it doesn't make any sense because, okay, I'm an adult, I'm going to spend $550 on this. Okay, well, I don't know. is it like
My
that
kids
much
can
of a
build a
pull?
small one. I'll build a big one.
Well, even if you are an adult, like if you've got enough money to buy $550, Hulkbuster, then yeah, you are probably going to drop another $40 or whatever it is for that one. Not because you really want it, but just because you want to see it in there. You want to put it in, and especially seen that set on super sale at Walmart all over the place. So I don't know. God, Lego, man. Anyways, let's see here. What's everybody saying? Posted my habit. Oh yeah, we saw that. Optimus was on sale 20%. Yeah.
Wow.
Optimus ain't been selling
He
that
came
well,
out this
man.
year, didn't he?
Huh? Yeah.
He came out this year, didn't he? So he must not be selling.
Yeah. I'm telling you, dude. No, I think where Lego's starting to mess up, and again, it might be there's this whole preparing thing, but dude, and again, I don't know how much in production they're making for a lot of these sets, but they're putting out so many sets, dude, and then so many sets that are over $200. So I think a lot of people just can't even keep up, anyways.
Right.
I just bought a 13-cent haul. Good night, everybody. Good night, Mayo, and congratulations on your haul. I feel Lego investing is silly. Financial advisors are a thing. Lego is for fun hobby. In a sense, I think certain investing is good, but I feel like what's going to happen with Lego is the same thing what happened to the comic industry in the early 90s or mid 90s, I think, early to mid 90s. And it's just going to get so overfluctuated that it's not. Yeah, you're going to be able to get some stuff, obviously, for investment purposes, but other things, it's just going to be. It's going to flood in the market, man.
Yeah, they're going to sit on the shelf. It's just going to be like, look at them sitting there.
The only difference is because Lego is Lego. There's nothing necessarily competing with Lego on the level that So Lego doesn't have. That's why I think it's not as crazy as other investments, is because people that get into the hobby a couple years from now, they're gonna want sets like a lot of us in the dark ages. But again, it's gonna really, in my opinion, depend on what Lego does as far as like, you can only raise your prices so much, man.
Yeah.
Until like people were just like, what are you talking about? Because Lego's already known for being expensive, So I will need to change an upcoming build to a habitat so I can enter. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't, because like you said, you picked from one of those 4 sets, and then Doc got a set too. So
yeah, flex that habitat.
Pickle says.
So you think BrickLink, them owning BrickLink, knowing that they're going to raise their prices and drive people away? Because I'm like, I don't buy sets anymore. I'm a mock building guy now. I'm like, so they're going to get money from me, but not as much, because I ain't chasing sets no more. It's just like, no, I need some bricks. I don't need no sets. I need some bricks.
So what do you mean about the BrickLink, dude?
So they bought BrickLink because they knew this was cut. They were, let's wait.
Yeah. Well, also, I mean,
Yeah.
But also a lot of people think that they just bought BrickLink for more logistical purposes or analytical purposes and stuff like that. And I agree, that is definitely a big part of why they bought it. But dude, are they making the kind of money they make normally? No, of course not. But they're still making a lot of money. Think about how much money goes through BrickLink, dude. Think about how much money goes through BrickLink, and they get 3% of every order.
Yeah. Well, and all the cows, it's like every time they have certain things come up, they're like, all right, we restocked it. It's instantly gone.
But what better thing? Think about it, man. I'm selling my product, and then somebody else is reselling my product. So I'm making money off my product twice, at least twice. You can go further than that on different things. But, it's like, because a lot of people buy stuff and then resell it. They'll buy it in bulk and then resell it. So they could be making money more than twice on it. So, dude, of course they would invest in that. I'm surprised they haven't tried to buy a Brick Owl too, to be honest with you. Yeah. So, I mean, and here's the question that the bigger, more philosophical question, in my opinion, is should they be able to do stuff like that? you know, because capitalism can kind of go in different directions about things, you know, and it's one thing to make a product and make an honest buck, you know, and sell your customer product, but then like when you start to monopolize or, you know, do things like buy other venues or something like that, that's going to resell your product that you're making even more money. I can't say right off the bat straight that it's bad. It's just business, you know what I mean? But sometimes things feel wrong, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they feel shady.
Yeah. So I don't know. Abrali says you were paying Lego for the pieces at least twice. At least. You know, but you can't. But it's not like, you know, you want to be like, oh, shut it down, because, you know, there's honest people, man, with Bricklink stores, man. What would we do without them? You know what I mean? Dude, Bricklink.
As mock builders, yeah.
Yeah, dude. And mock building, I think, is probably the biggest part of it. But obviously, if you're just looking for some figs or something like that, you know what I mean? Like, so, yeah. It's interesting. So something else I wanted to touch upon real quick before we start getting into Lord of the Rings stuff here soon is I saw one of Ryan's videos the other day, and he mentioned a rumor. Of course, it's just a rumor,
right,
that we could possibly get a UCS Chewbacca.
I mean, what would be UCS about it? I mean, that's the thing that I'm just like, UCS. I could see direct to consumer, but I was like, UCS. What's gonna be? It's gonna be huge.
Well, I mean, I would think about, like, I guess in the same vein as, like, you know, how they've had the R2D2 droid, you know, or they had Yoda. And now clearly you're not going to build like a 7-foot tall Chewbacca.
Right. Well, you never know where they're going. They're like $5,000. There he is, Chewbacca.
I think this is, I mean, me personally, I think it's a horrible idea, but mainly because I don't like brick built organic. Yeah, I don't like brick built organic stuff for the most part. The flowers look great, but I've never bought like the Porg. I've never bought Yoda. I never bought Grogu. You know, I don't like. That's why I hate brick built animals. You know, I don't like organic stuff necessarily in brick built form. Ships, buildings, droids, like that's all good. Minifigures, of course, but so I don't know how good they're going to make something like that look if it did happen, but I don't think I would be down with it, man. I'm like, God,
I'd want that new droid from Andor. You know, if they're gonna make another droid.
I saw the Funko Pop of that new droid, man.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And I have to see the show, I guess, because I'm like, it looks. It reminded me of like
he'd be fully functional. He could go up and down. He could do all the things he does in the show.
But it reminds me of one of those droids that's from that Disney movie, that old Disney movie, The Black Hole. Remember that?
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of a droid from that movie.
When they talk, yeah. Well, that was like somebody said, "Oh, wow, R2D2 could have had a voice. What's the deal?"
Look at that. Ryan says, "Come on, the Tiger 3-1 set is awesome." I mean, look, and I want everybody to understand. A lot of times, most of the time, if I don't like something, it doesn't mean I don't respect the build or think it wasn't well designed. I just don't like it. As far as that Tiger goes, I know everybody had some fun with it and joked around, man, but them putting that flower on its butt, dude.
Sad day.
Do you realize I had to look through my forest and take out any of those flowers out of the forest? Because all I saw were tiger buttholes all over my forest, man.
I call them tiger lilies. There they are. I had to get rid of them all.
Tiger lilies. Hey, Contra, what's going on? How you doing? Good morning. So I don't know. I'm trying to think of some brick built animals that I thought were pretty good, man.
The Tauntaun.
I didn't like the Tauntaun because you know why? I got the molded Tauntaun.
Oh, that blurg. I mean, what about the blurg? The blurg's fantastic.
I hate it. I'm selling it.
I know.
It's like comparing a Technic car to a freaking Creator car, man. That's what I think about every time I see him. You know?
Okay.
But I don't know. Look, everybody, if you're new around here, I can be opinionated, so it's all good. Black Hole Droid. Dude, that movie kind of scared me when I was a kid. Building brick
excellent effects for the time. You know, it had some of the best effects.
Yeah, at the time, yeah. Pink Will says building brick built character and animals is hard. Hence, you see folks like Tyler from. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just look, just like I have this other thing that I've mentioned slightly in the past, where I just don't think everything should be built like within Lego. Not everything looks good in Lego. It really doesn't.
Don't have every angle cut, you know.
Yeah, and that's fine. I just think that some people see some stuff sometimes that looks really dumb, and they're like, and I'm just like, I just think that looks lame. I don't know, but that's just me. Adam, hello from across the bay. Amber Lies over there laughing. Brick built Tauntaun doesn't hold up even when it dropped. Look, okay, wait. The brick built. Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank, dude. You know, Bantha. You know, write it like a Bantha.
Right.
Yeah, the brick built Bantha was okay. But I feel like if they ever made a molded one, I would look at that brick built Bantha and just be like,
Get out of here.
where's the damn goat? That's what I'm talking about. Where's this goat, man? Why won't they make a damn goat?
Because we want one. They're like, you want it too bad. You can't have it.
I really feel like it's just a conspiracy. Like there's just like and when they have their board meetings in Lego, they're like, okay, well, last thing on the agenda is Hive still complaining about the goat? Yes, sir. He's still complaining about the goat, along with a lot of other people as well. All right. Well, do not make the goat. All right.
They're like, make a goat in Minecraft, and let's make a brick-built goat for Marvel. Let's do it that way, and then we'll be like, what? 2 goats came out this year, people.
I forgot
There
about
they
that.
are.
Man.
There they
I
are.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
And you seen they've given us sheep, baby
Oh, yeah.
sheep, shared sheep,
Baby sheep,
cows.
baby cow,
We got new squirrels,
baby thestral.
baby Festrel, that damn horsey
Morris.
thing in Avatar.
The monkeys from
The monkeys?
that, I mean, it's just
The
like
monkeys?
it's going on and on and on.
God damn, hold on, man. I can't throw the notebook. I haven't finished our notes. All right, never mind. All right, okay. Look, cheap ass bricks. How you doing? I hope
see
they
that?
never do another molded goat. Son of a.
Because the goat prices will just go up. That's why Cheap wants it. That Cheap.
You know what that reminds me of is when they tried to legalize marijuana in California, and like all the cops and the moms were all for it because they're like, yes, get that crime out of here, do it right. Cops can focus on other stuff. All the drug dealers were like, no, don't make it legal. And I'm like,
Exactly.
you
Take away my business.
like you could let all those people go to jail, dude. God damn. Oh, cheap ass. You're so funny, man. You're so funny. Journal the Scots in the house. Good morning. How you doing?
Hey, you know.
So
for the second part of the show, are you gonna do the whole open her up?
yes, we are gonna open her up. I'm just
All right. Well, then let's remind people about Santa, and then you figure out what you're doing.
Yes.
I'm gonna do it.
All right.
Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas, Brickworlders! Ho, ho, ho! Mackerel, I know it's early. Just people have got to be able to budget for this thing, all right? Man, give me a break. You're already on the naughty list for those Saturday shenanigans. Goodness. Ho, 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 ho. This year's Christmas gift exchange will be facilitated via the Elfster on the internet. Link is in the descriptions below or in the chats or some sort of electronic confoundation. Yeah. What are the details, you ask? Well, we need you to sign up by November 27th. Yeah, that is the Sunday following Thanksgiving here in America. Yeah, we want to try to limit it to $20, and I would like your gifts to be mailed by December the 10th because, well, the mail gets really slow and we want to be able to get those videos up, get those gifts in people's hands so we can do we can tape a gift exchange opening to air on Christmas Day for the Christmas Good morning, Brick World special. Yeah. All right. I'm sure Hive and Dok will have more details for you following this video. Yeah. So happy Halloween, everybody. Yeah. Check out the elf stuff. All right. All right. I'm out of here. Rudolph, stop that, Rudolph.
All right, there we go. Rudolph was misbehaving there in Garage Land. It was like, get you and your reindeer, get out of here now.
Should we put the link back
Put
in?
the link in the chat again. We can put the link in the description. Whatever.
All right. But yeah, everybody, definitely
More the merrier.
join in on the Christmas fun. It's gonna be a good
because
time.
Christmas Day is Sunday, so this year, Good Morning Brick World will be pre-recorded, and it will air at its regular time on Sunday, so you can, sit in your little footy pajamas, everybody, and watch the show.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. I have so many crazy ideas. I can't wait for the meeting this week. I cannot wait for this meeting this week.
I'm excited too. Rudolph has an OnlyFans account. Woo! Watch us do with that glowing nose. All right, I put the link to the stream and I pinned the comment if anybody would like to jump in and I don't know, talk about Lord of the
why
Rings.
Elves is winning on the poll. That's what I want to know.
Or if they have
D&D.
like another comment they would like to make or question, regarding anything that we've talked about, definitely join us. So yes, let's see what's going on with the poll. The Elves is back in the lead.
Of course it is.
Nope.
I never
Nope.
left the lead. I thought it was always in the lead.
It's right. Wow, it's pretty close. So Lord of the Rings actually took the lead.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, with 36%. Elves has 34%.
Wow.
And then
How many
has
votes?
so far we got 44 votes.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, don't forget to like the stream, everybody. Don't forget to hit that like button, everybody.
Yes, please, everybody. Please help us out and hit the like button if you haven't already. It helps us. It helps with the algorithm and stuff like that. So, please, if you don't mind, we appreciate it very much.
It's going to have to be US only, isn't it?
What's that?
The Secret Santa's going to have to be USA only. Because I don't know if people are gonna be able to
Yeah. We'd have to do the
handle
Secret Santa.
international.
Well, because it's one thing for Dok and I to run a contest, you know what I mean, and send something, but I don't want to make everybody else have to do that as well because it can get expensive depending on where you got to ship. So,
especially if somebody's in Australia or something.
Yeah. So I do apologize to our international friends, but yeah, just. But if you would like to exchange a gift with me or something, let me know if you're international, and I can definitely work something out. So, but yeah, we got to be fair to our home body residents here. So, is this Secret Santa? Oh yeah, that's what you were talking about.
Yeah.
We will get a D&D UCS dragon.
You think? A Tiamat.
I seriously.
Five-headed, multicolored.
I'm surprised.
Too, but,
they could have even tied in Stranger Things with probably like a D&D thing as well. I would like personally to see the D&D cartoon that we had back in the 80s kind of make its appearance. That was the best iteration of D&D that I'd seen so far on a screen. I didn't like the first D&D movie. I haven't seen the second one that came out recently, but it didn't look that great. I could be totally wrong. But I loved the cartoon back when I was a kid. It was great. It was really good. Hope they do some small sets. Well, I think what we're getting is just the ideas set, that the contest that's going on right now. I think that's all they're doing right now, right?
Right now, yeah. And then the movie's going to come out, so you never know. They might be like, hey, the movie's out, the movie's done. Now here's a set.
Well, that's the thing is, I would imagine that they're going to probably continue it, make more sets, just because why would you hold this contest? I mean, if they're holding this contest, that means they've got the theme locked in. So as far as an IP.
Right.
So, I could imagine that they would make some sets, not just like our contest, but Lego's weird. Well, plus the thing about Lego is even though they've been increasing it every year, they still keep within a certain number of sets that they've got planned out. So
right.
No more brick built animals. They broke apart. I just
Like it would be the D&D and the dragons. I mean, Ninjago has dragons. Harry Potter has dragons. So the D&D dragons would just be a natural extension for Lego to do. It'd be easy for them to do. They could have new molded heads. They could,
I do
really
feel like it would
complicated
definitely
figure out the wings.
I feel like probably the best dragon that they could do, and for everybody in the lore, correct me if I'm wrong about this. I know it probably has a specific name, but the dragon that's got like multiple heads.
Yeah, the Tiamat. That's what I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
The chromatic dragon.
Well, also, I've always felt that more mythical type dragons on the D&D, even in Smog, also in Lord of the Rings, they had a definite, and actually House of Dragon too, they have a little bit more of a design difference and especially in the head.
Right.
It's more bulky, definitely got more types of horn action going on. Whereas Ninjago, they do have horns and stuff like that, but Ninjago
has weird wings.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it would be great. I'm worried about that dragon that they make, that team off, because I don't know, man. Again, I could be totally wrong. I've seen some beautiful mocks that people have made of different types of dragons and stuff like that, and it could look good, but Lego, they got to keep within a price point and this and that, so I have to see it.
Right, but with their outrageous $550 Hulkbusters, they could see them being, here's a $200 dragon for D&D. It won the contest.
Yeah, totally. I can see that. Fab Blondie's Bricks in the house. What's up, Fab? I'll be streaming with Fab and Sai in a few hours today.
Are you gonna be wearing Halloween makeup like Sai and Greg did? That was kind of like, I was just like, check them out. They were having a lot of Halloween craziness.
No, that was really nice. No, if I dress up for Halloween, it's gonna be next Sunday. I don't have any costumes right now to put on or makeup or any of that stuff. I was trying to figure out also, I never got a chance to ask him what Greg was yesterday.
I thought he was just a zombie or something.
Well, he had the things on his head, and I thought he was like a killer clown or something at first.
Killer clown. I thought that was just for fun. Greg was just having fun, so it was like, let's put this thing on. Yeah.
I didn't know if he was because I
like
figured I figured Sai was like a zombie or something like that. I just didn't know what.
And I love how Sai's makeup went all the way to the back of his head too. He had wounds back there and everything.
Yeah, it's good stuff, man. It's good stuff. Christoph Howard, hey, how's it going? Is the title supposed to be spelled Brick World? No, it's spelled just like it is.
Spelled brick like the regular brick.
Yeah, I'll be wearing a Halloween T-shirt. I'll probably change into like my Joker, one of my Joker shirts. It's like kind of Halloweenish.
I thought I would wear a mask that covers my entire face.
I did that last year. I remember you were deaf and I was like that devil or whatever. But man, those masks get hot, dude. And I'm pretty sure wherever that
that mask was hot. Yeah,
pretty sure wherever that material was also like it was making my face, like the dye was coming off and making my face red.
Oh, I'll just make my glasses fog up.
Adam says bye. 2 a.m. here. Trying to get time to get sleep. All right, man. Good night, brother. Thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate it.
See you next week.
Yeah. So, like I said, we had a birthday too.
Yeah, we can do the birthday thing. But what Lord of the Ring thing is you really want to talk about?
Oh, well, I figured we'd try and discuss what sets, first of all, that they might be coming out with besides the Brickhead, because there's supposed to be a direct-to-consumer set.
Right, a $500, isn't it $500 or $350 or $500?
I've heard.
I can't remember.
I've heard different prices, but definitely somewhere within
huge,
more than $200 range. I was trying to figure out, I thought we'd discuss maybe see if anybody had some ideas about what that might be. I I thought, I'd ask about what people thought of the Ring's power, since we're talking about Lord of the Rings. But yeah, I mean, look, for me, Lord of the Rings was one of those themes that I was in my my Dark Ages, so I didn't get a chance to get any of them. There's a handful of sets I really, really want. I mean, I'd probably like to have all of them, but the Tower was one of them, obviously. The Shire, the Hobbit, the Gathering of Heroes, whatever it was, that set is definitely one of my extreme wants. But there is all kinds of sets that had really great minifigs. When I was at one of the local areas that sells Lego around here, they actually have like a handful of Lord of the Rings figs. They got one of the dwarves it's worth like over $100. They got a bunch of
From the Hobbit.
Mm-hmm. It might have been one of the Hobbit ones, yeah.
Especially they got those crazy beards and everything.
Yeah. But none of the figs are cheap. I probably will end up getting one of the orcs next time I go over there because they're not too expensive. And I feel like the only Lord of the Rings fig I have is Gandalf, which is a good one to have. But that's the only Lord of the Rings fig I have.
I have two Gandalfs and a Saruman.
Yeah, I agree. Also, Debo says Bag End and Balrog. Those would be two very awesome, very expensive, like direct-to-consumer Lord of the Rings sets.
Especially if it was like full minifig scale Bag End with a
Yeah, a big Bag End would be awesome. Imagine like you could maybe take off the top. And
I know all the greebling with grass on the top and everything.
Yeah. So that would be an extremely awesome set. The Balrog would also be. Can you imagine if they made a Balrog like as big as that Hulkbuster?
Yeah. I mean, imagine the wings.
I'm saying, man. So Debo, those are two excellent ideas for an expensive Lord of the Rings set. Let's see here. I'm excited for Lord of the Rings sets. Me too. I'm not excited for the Brickheads. I have a handful of Brickheads. Every once in a while, they'll make one that I just really think is awesome. I remember about the Monkey King one. I just don't like Brickheads that much, man. If I'm going to get a Brickhead, I'll probably get a Funko Pop instead.
Yeah.
And,
me too. Although I am interested to see what they're going to do with the Balrog.
Real quick, let me show everybody. I did buy me a Funko Pop. I bought me two things this weekend. And one was a Funko Pop, and I got a new computer monitor as well. Because now I've got the laptop kind of sitting away, and it's just, I don't know, I need something better. But so I saw this Funko Pop on Instagram, and I was like, oh, I got to get that before it sells out. So it's a Sabine Wren.
Sabine Wren.
Yeah, it's Power of the Galaxy, Amazon. But it's kind of limited. So
is she coming to the Ahsoka show, or is she going to be in Mando season 3?
I want to see the Ahsoka show, but dude, it's hard to say what they might do with some of these characters. You know what I mean?
Because I feel like Ahsoka is going to spin off season 3 of Mando, like Boba Fett spun off season 2 of Mando.
But I'm looking forward to all that anyways. Mrs. Neverland, good morning. Thank you for being here. I hope you're well. Neverland, I gotta ask you something because I meant to just message you about this. But when you got that artwork, and I need your total honest opinion about something, should I not send it in the tube? Because I thought the tube would be good, and I think it would be if I used thinner paper, but I was afraid if I put the stuff in just an envelope type thing, it might get bent. So I don't know. But I was just curious how that turned out. They're just gonna make a $500 golem bust. Oh my god! Can you imagine? Everybody, look if you don't look at her thumbnail. Can you imagine looking at that every day?
No. But can you imagine that? What would they use for the 5 hairs that stick out? That'd be interesting.
That's so funny. Orange glow in the dark for the Balrog. Oh wow. Yeah.
Trans wings. The wings would be like brick built trans wing with like all the trans pieces would just be phenomenal. This Balrog, we're just like, wow.
Wow, Contra. No, I know who MF Doom is, dude. Yeah, man, it was sad he passed away. Yeah, that's awesome. You like MF Doom, dude? I listen to a lot of MF Doom actually. But I listen to a lot of music.
Does MF stand for what I think MF stands for?
Actually, it stands for, well, if I'm not mistaken, Contra, correct me if I'm wrong, but it stands for Metal Face. Because, and he calls himself MF Doom, but he wears a mask that looks like what he did.
Like Dr. Doom?
Yeah. It didn't look exactly like Dr. Doom's, but it had
similar.
a very similar, yeah.
Okay.
And he was really into Dr. Doom and Marvel Comics, a lot of the old school stuff. So he mixed in a lot of Dr. Doom cartoons and stuff into his music and everything. It was really cool. The tube was good. It protected it very well. Okay, good. UCS Gandalf's pipe. That would be funny. I need to get me a Gandalf pipe. You know what that reminds me of? As I watched that movie with Seth Rogen in it about the end of the world and stuff. And his buddy comes and visits him, and they're gonna ready to smoke, you know. And he's got a pipe that's Gandalf, and he's like, "Light my pipe, my friend." He's like talking like Gandalf and stuff. It's great. Anyways, cool Funko, yeah, I'm into some Funko, and I thought that was a good one. Look, I'll probably end up selling that one. Some of them might buy just to end up selling eventually, like the Black Series back there. But yeah, what kind of Lord of the Rings sets also would be really good though for them to make like in those bigger sets? I was thinking, I want to say it's Minas Tirith. That's the castle.
The big white city.
Yeah, I thought that you couldn't do like that whole, even in the UCS scale, but maybe you can do like the top part, you know, and it's got the extension with the tree and everything. So maybe you could do something like that.
You don't think they could do it like the Coliseum and make it not like macro scale or whatever?
Macro scale, yeah, they could, yes.
Because I mean, how else would you do it? I mean, it's
I know, and you're right, and that would actually look really good. That would look really good, and yeah, it would be. You could make it that, because think about, like you said, the Coliseum or even like the Pyramid. Those are roughly what, $200. You know, you knock that thing up to another, $500 or something, man. You could really make a very detailed, big macro scale.
And set that up on a shelf and be like, there it is.
Yeah, all white looking, have some gray in there or whatever. That would look awesome, actually. I don't think they do that though, but it would be cool. Your Hive, I'm sure he was into Lego too. Metal Face. Yeah, he had more than one name. And yeah, he probably wasn't a Lego. I mean, I couldn't imagine people. Lego is so fun, man. And I think Lego in a way is taking off the model of Funko Pops, where they're like trying to literally appeal to just everybody in a sense, because one of Funko's themes is, or one of their slogans is like everybody's into something, and they have a Funko Pop for anything, dude.
Yeah.
So I think that, I don't know, man. I think the Balrog would definitely be a good one. Obviously, Bagan would be a very, very good one as well. There's the Elven cities you could kind of do something with, maybe. Then, of course, there's the dwarves.
Right. And, of course, remake the towers. Be like the Tower of Orthanc, the Tower of Barad-dûr,
Mm-hmm. And the tower, because I remember, I think I was asking you, Doc, what tower or whatever it was that they did already. And that's the one that Saruman lived.
The Tower of Orthanc.
Right.
Yeah.
So it'd be cool to get the one with the eye, Sauron.
With a light up brick and it spins around or something.
Yeah, that would be pretty sweet, man. That would be really cool. What about the castle on Hogwarts size? Yeah. See, yeah, that's a good example, right? I think that's a really good example. The only thing I think that would be kind of difficult for them to kind of do is because, again, it's up against a mountain. So I don't know if you guys ever watched Solid Brick Studio, but I want to say a couple years ago, he made that from The Last Jedi, where they're on the salt planet or whatever, and he made, you know how it's got that huge door that comes down, but it was like looked like a mountainside or whatever. So trying to do something on that scale, even on a macro scale or micro scale, whatever, would be kind of difficult. If they could do it, or a mock builder could do it, and it would look beautiful. But I just, it's hard to say with Lego. Entrance to Khazad-dûm. Did I say that right?
Khazad-dûm.
Brian, and good morning to you, by the way. Thank you for being here. What
do you think about a giant brick-built Treebeard?
Oh, they could do that.
Yeah.
They could do that.
And they could have 2 minifigures. He could be carrying the 2 minifigures.
Yeah.
Mary and Pippin.
Yeah. That would look really great, man. And I mean, you could do. They've already done something similar. They've done Groot. So you could obviously change it up. You know what I mean? But like, think about Groot that came in the airport set they had. That had a very similar. What are they called? Ents. An Ent kind of vibe to it. That would be cool. Yeah, I agree, Fab. I agree. Buy multiverse. Buy Sons of Magic.
Mom. See you, Mom.
Minifig Who, what's happening? Good morning to you.
Hey, life in the TARDIS.
Thank you for being here. I think they should do some more Doctor Who stuff as well, to be honest with you. Because all they did was for Doctor Who was the
TARDIS.
Yeah.
I mean, because otherwise for Doctor Who, it's just like he travels in time to famous places or strange alien worlds just on one shots. So it's not like, he goes back to the same,
I mean, I guess you could probably do
places,
a couple different maybe type stuff like characters and stuff. But yeah, I guess.
Right, I just want to have a huge brick-built Dalek, be like, you see, it's Dalek.
Right.
And it opens up and has a slimy guy inside,
King Order says Mount Doom, the Shire. I think the Shire would have to be on a macro scale as well. That's why I think we were thinking about more like Baggins. I wouldn't be against the Shire. I think it would look very pretty. You could definitely do a lot of the green. You could do the hills. You know what I mean? So that would be good. Mount Doom, because Mount Doom crossed. I know Mount Doom crossed my mind too when we were first talking about it, but I was like, I don't know what they like. The doctor said it'd just be a volcano. I mean, I think Mount Doom would be something more good for a mock builder to make. Because think about it, you can make the inside of it. You know what I mean? Like how it extends out, and you have like Golem,
right? The little precipice and everything.
Right.
But how they had that fox, the phoenix or whatever, the Harry Potter, you spin the knot thing and the wings go. They could do the eagle, one of the big eagles.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the eagles too, man. Oh, speaking of which, oh my gosh, dude, I've got to get one of those next time I go to like Brick World or something like that. I see them all the time. I always pass them because they're not cheap. You know what I mean? But I really need one of those giant eagles because I have the eagles, and I'm like, just again with my forest, I'm like, it just would make sense to have them. I was thinking about some other man-made territories. Ronan, maybe. Rohan. I mean, Rohan. I don't know. There's other types of areas like that
would be interesting.
Yeah, it would be interesting.
But I know how you hate the brick-built things, but there's that big winged beast that the Nazgul rode on, and the big elephant, the big elephants with the elephants.
That could be the big elephants. Actually, could be a pretty good
nicely
DCS type of
built.
I mean, you make that thing big, make it minifigure scale, right?
Yeah, put some on the minifigs on there.
Mm-hmm.
$800.
That TARDIS set was disappointing. What's up, JC Hustle? How you doing? It was really small because it was the TARDIS. It came with a minifig too, right? Like it was.
Yeah, it came with 3 minifigures. The current Doctor and the previous Doctor and Clara.
But wasn't there was there an idea set for that? I thought it was just a Dimensions thing.
No, it was ideas. Dimensions came out with extra Daleks, Cybermen.
Oh, that's why I was confused. Got it. All right. UCS Helm's Deep. That's a good one. Yeah. You know, and so we're talking about Lord of the Rings. We're talking about the Hobbits. You know, clearly there's different things they can do for that stuff. What do you guys think about Rings of Power?
Did you see it?
I watched it all.
Okay.
And I mentioned this on the Shenanigans stream last night. I think that for those that are really hardcore into the lore and know a lot of the ins and outs of the Tolkien world, I don't think they're gonna like it, because just certain, it's not like there's tiny changes. Like there's some pretty major changes, right? But I think for your casual viewer, I'm close to knowing enough lore to where I can notice things, but I can still get past it. Mrs. Hive, she loves it. You know, I think a lot of people love it. They don't know a lot of stuff about the lore. And I think I thought it was good, you know, for what it was. I think it gets a lot of crap that it probably shouldn't. But I will say this. I don't know where the $64 million per episode went.
Well, it had to go on location shooting is what I'm sure most of it cost.
Probably.
Because, you know, to drag in cranes and other things out into the middle of nowhere to, like, film this thing, that's costing a fortune more than anything else, you know. And that's the special effects or whatever. But those Numenorian ships would be a nice build, you know.
Oh.
You know, match up with Pirates of the Caribbean and whatnot and be like, booyah, check it out.
So, and speaking of which, that reminds me, because when I watch stuff on Amazon a lot, Amazon, I can't remember if like Netflix or anybody does this as well, but Amazon, they give you like the little side scroll sometimes for stuff. So like the ship, I saw something for the ship and I clicked on it, and yeah, they were talking about how like in the Tolkien universe, whatever, like those ships were the fastest ships, like the way they were designed and everything, like men created a ship even faster and sleeker than the elves did. So like there was like they were famous or something in the Tolkien universe. So it was really cool. But yeah, I love how the sails like spread out like differently. But you're right,
that whole split wing design. Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, the ship lovers, because I feel like we don't really get, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about this, but I feel like we don't really get enough ships in the Lego world.
No, we definitely Pirates of the Caribbean. It's the last ones, really.
Yeah, well, we had that city one, the big city one too. That they come out like the National Geographic ship or whatever it was. But I just feel like we don't get many. Same thing with trains. I feel like ships and trains they pull back from a little bit. You know, maybe it's a sales thing. I don't know. Maybe they don't make much money. But yeah, dude, that would be a great build. That would be a great build. And you could probably do a really nice one. You don't even have to go to 500, man. You can probably like keep it down to like $200-$300 and make a really nice, big, probably minifigure scale Numenorian ship.
Oh yeah, man, especially if it didn't float, you know. Yeah, and it could be all brick built and everything.
Right.
So like,
yeah, the more I think about that, the more that's a good one, man. That's a really good one. Because like I said, I think it would appeal to different people. You know what I mean? Like Lord of the Rings and ship people and. So definitely good. In Dimensions, if you died as the Doctor, you regenerated into the next. Oh, that's really cool. Fab says, I'm still watching it. No spoilers. Oh, did I spoil anything? God dang it. Did I spoil anything?
Not really, no.
Okay, good. They could do a CMF Doctor Who since Time Lords regenerate. Yeah. I like it so far. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Doctor Who set would be popular, true, and He-Man. I think He-Man would be difficult because they just have to have big figs. If they did, they'd all be big figs, dude.
It'd be horrible. But other than like Castle Grayskull and Snake Mountain, there's not really much, you know.
Yeah, and granted, those would look really cool. And as a matter of fact, they did at least Castle Grayskull and I think Mega Bloks. I want to say it was Mega Bloks.
They did Snake Mountain too.
Yeah, and they did. I think it might have been All Bricks Count that built. There was like the staff that Skeletor had. You know, it's got like the ram horns on it or whatever. That was a Mega Block. Dude, that thing looked great.
Yeah, Iceberg built the Snake Mountain or the Castle of Grayskull. He built one of them.
Yeah, those are the things that are really pulling me to other things as well, because dude, they look great, man. I mean, so
right, but that would only pull you up just for that one thing, and then you'd be like, thanks, I'm out.
Yeah, that's true. Shy time is my time. What's up, Shy? How you doing, brother? Shy's in the house. I was enjoying your latest video, Shy. Good stuff. So yeah, I don't know, man. I'm trying to think of anything else that would be cool with Lord of the Rings, the Hobbits. What would be kind of cool, actually? I don't know how they would be able to do it, and I forget what they're called. They call the Tree of Life, Tree of Light.
The two trees.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet too. But again, that'd be. I don't want to say it'd be difficult, but I don't know if it'd be worth it. But then again,
like the old side tree, it'd be like, oh, look, another,
Well, they built that tree for Avatar. Man, Avatar, man, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, but that also comes with 2 horses, 3 guys, and some other,
Yeah, I know.
It's all part of a thing. Whereas this tree would just be a tree.
Well, I figured we could.
Elf tree.
Maybe you could include some, characters or something like that with the trees.
Or the light bricks, so they glow. They're glowing.
Oh, we have a guest. Let's see here. It is
spoiler warning: he did not see Black Adam. He's all about the Marvel.
I gotta tell you though, I'm definitely gonna see Black Adam. I
you should. It's good. It was a fun time. It's a fun time. It's a popcorn eater. You'll be eating
I think it's
popcorn.
better than I expected it would be. And I think they're gonna surprise me with stuff. I think I might even. I know we talked about how I feel about Black Adam and him. He needs to be just a villain. But look, I'm still gonna watch it. I still think he'll be good. You know what I mean? So, and I tell you what, good. Look, good on Dwayne Rock for speaking out
for him.
Well, and also good on him for speaking out against a lot of the critics too, man.
Yeah.
Because dude. Well, I think from what a lot of people I've heard, and I haven't heard really any spoilers that much or anything like that, but from what I heard, he definitely portrays Black Adam in a very violent kind of way.
Impulsive, maybe.
But also I've heard this movie it's just a lot of action, man. Just a lot of fun action. Like I've heard that they even cut a lot of the slower stuff out of the movie, so it could look. From what a lot of people are saying, they're saying, look, it's like a superhero movie we haven't seen in a long time. It's just
like
fun
it's
action.
like WWE. If you want to see guys like throwing each other off of the ring and smashing things, then
I heard that other characters were good.
Rock is cooking.
Mm-hmm. I heard the JSA was really awesome. Just I'm looking forward to it now, man. So, and Doc said this, but I've heard this from other people as well. If you are looking forward to seeing it, if you want to watch it, it's definitely better to watch it in the theater, man. It's definitely gonna be a movie.
It's big.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna try to see it maybe tonight. I was too tired last night, but
we got Wakanda Forever coming out here pretty soon. I think a couple weeks.
Yeah.
I got the sets. I got the Lego sets. The boat is a big pass.
I bought the one with the throne with Namor's throne. I thought that was the
best deal for your money is the throne.
And I bought there was a +4 set that had I wasn't even paying attention, dude. I'm so stupid. So the 2 minifigs are Shuri in the Black Panther, right? But I was thinking it was from Wakanda Forever, so I thought it was the new Black Panther.
No, it's from the last one.
Yeah, they've had play sets.
I didn't realize that until later, and I looked at it after I bought it.
Little affordable play sets for kids, and you can't even tell it's juniors into sometimes.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
I've made that mistake with Duplo. I was just buying online. I'm like, look at this animal pack, all these like jungle animals. It looks awesome, and I just hit buy, and it shows up, and it's a bunch of Duplo animals.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I did the same thing. I've had this monkey in my drawer for months now. I'm like, God dang it, man! Nobody's even gonna want to buy this thing.
I think I'll find a way to Ant-Man movie will come out, like Quantum Mania, and maybe there'll be
there
like
you
a
go.
large panda or
Yeah.
monkey. And you could build it into a mock or something.
Exactly. How you doing, Jesse?
I'm good.
Was there anything you wanted to specifically, comment about, talk about?
Man,
ask about?
I'll throw a new subject out there. I don't
Please
know
do.
if anybody's mobile gamer, but Marvel Snap is this new card game that has me hooked.
I've seen the commercials for it, and I've stayed very clear of it.
I will say two things real quick. It will take your time because it's addictive, but you can free to play. Like, I have not bought anything. I've played for free for like 3 days straight, and it just keeps you involved with like any card game, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, or whatever. You have like a different power levels and different combos that how you play them at different locations. But me being a Marvel guy, I'm like, this is like pretty cool because it gets me thinking about why this character has certain abilities on these cards, and keeps me up to date on some of the names of villains, because they have villains in there too. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it looked pretty neat. The Marvel game that I've actually been playing for a while now, a long time, is Strike Force.
Yeah, that one I had to stop because it was a gacha game. And I was paying like, I got to bump this guy. I'll just throw $5 at it. And I like was playing for over a year, and I'm like, holy crap, I'm throwing a lot of money at this.
Yeah, I didn't really spend too much money on it, but that's also why I didn't get too far ahead either. So yeah, that's the last one I was like playing for a while.
That is a good one, like strategy level. You can make a team and then just kind of auto fight, and then stat up, build power level of characters, right?
Yeah, and the reason it kind of drew me in, got me hooked, and the same thing, there's a Star Wars one that's just like it too, that I play or haven't played in a while. But anyways, because you want to keep getting all these new characters that come out and stuff, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
Axel, what's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, guten Tag.
Yeah. So you got any comments, or you got any 2 cents you want to throw in about Lord of the Rings or anything? I know you're more of a comic guy, not necessarily biggest on the fantasy stuff, but do you pay attention to that?
What about this show?
I haven't seen
the finale. The finale is tonight. You're not talking about Hot D?
I've already seen it. I can spoil it for you right now.
Hot D, that's so funny, dude.
I love it.
I haven't watched him yet. But I've heard nothing but good stuff about it.
Yeah, I'm optimistic because it kind of ramped up and got better as it went along. Whereas Rings of Power, every episode was just high tier movie level series. But Game of Thrones, I hope they learn their lesson on the finale of their they better have a fan friendly finale here.
Dude, and that's why
they use it hanging. It's a cliffhanger. It's a cliffhanger.
I remember
dragons on there's like teams of there's a green house and a red house without spoilers, and they all have kids on dragons, and they better all be fighting and killing each other. And
there are 13 dragons on the black team, and there are 4 dragons on the green team.
Yeah. So. And they're all different sizes, and it should be good.
No, man,
so
it sounds really cool.
I'm excited for that.
I watched some of Game of Thrones, and then basically kind of skimmed through all the seasons. You know what I mean? Just kind of caught up on it, and I remember watching the last season, pretty much as the episodes were coming out and stuff, and I was like, wow. I was like, the people that have been watching this thing for years, they gotta be really pissed. So, but the thing about the House of Dragons is all my friends that are really into Game of Thrones and stuff like that, they were not shy about expressing they were not looking forward to the show, or they thought it was going to be dumb or ruined, or whatever.
It's weird.
And the show kind of shut them up, man. And look, good on them, because they're being honest. They're like, we were wrong. The show is awesome. You know what I mean? They're doing an awesome job. And a lot of them even I don't know how fair of a comparison it is, but a lot of them, like, because it's out at the same time pretty much, we're comparing it to the Rings of Power, and about how
really,
like the
centuries
contrast
of,
and differences of
prequel
Right.
by centuries.
One's true to the content, the other one is making it up as we go along.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, it's the one that they're making it up as they go along. I liked more.
Well, and the things that
you're gonna be disappointed tonight, Jesse. You're gonna be disappointed. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, no.
Well, the thing that a lot of them talked about, and
They're gonna leave a cliffhanger.
I haven't understood it because I haven't really watched the House of Dragons stuff yet. But they were talking about how like there are scenes in House of Dragons where like there'd be barely any dialogue, and you still get way more out of it than you do Rings of Power with dialogue. You know what I mean? Because just the acting or the writings, you know, the script or the directing, you know, it's just all like superb. It's good. I saw a couple new people out there. I see. What is that? How to Axel? Oh, Order 66. What's up, Will? Will in the house says good morning. Woke up late. Hey, that happens, man.
You should check out the poll, Will. Check out the poll.
Oh yeah, check out the poll.
Hit
Mr.
that
J.
like button if you just woke up. Yeah.
How you doing, Mr. J? I never watched Boobs and Dragons. I mean, Game of Thrones. All the sex scenes.
That's HBO for you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I remember some sex, boobies.
I tried watching the Peripheral. The doc. Somebody said try this out. It's a new sci-fi, kind of time travel-y, kind of different. The girl from Kick-Ass is in it.
Oh, really? Oh, yes. I did see the commercial for that. Yeah, it looked pretty good. You know, the thing is, it's hard, man, because you there's so much stuff to watch.
Yeah, this one's, it looks like weekly programming. So they dropped 2 episodes, and they had me hooked. I was like, this is kind of cool. And after 2 episodes, I'd say, you know, if you like sci-fi, time travel-y, timey-wimey things, it's pretty cool. It's got a different, like, gamer twist.
I absolutely
he's using a VR headset or whatever.
Yeah, I love.
I mean,
stuff like that.
I don't want to spoil it because it's
I
like
saw the preview. She got punched in the face and it was real. It was like, I thought I was wearing a VR head. Yeah,
right.
well,
You think she's in a
there.
scene. I don't want to spoil it. I mean, there's like an episode 2 spoiler that's like, oh shoot, that's cool.
Well, everybody, then you should go watch it. You know, it's interesting stuff.
That's cool. And then just I try to throw a scary movie on every once in a while. So I watched some my best friend's exorcism or something. It was pretty campy little horror movie.
I was trying to watch. I watched a scary movie I haven't watched in a while the other day. I just can't remember what it was, man. But it was an older one. I hadn't seen it in quite a while. I don't know, man. Some scary movies, you know, are good. Some are bad. I guess it just depends. Werewolf by Night wasn't too scary. I still need to watch that, man.
Oh, no, that was a fun little vampire or werewolf thing.
Yeah, I heard it was pretty good. Yeah, I heard it was pretty good. A lot of good Easter eggs in it as well. And I guess some serious ties to the Man-Thing, dude.
Yeah, Man-Thing was awesome. His powers were awesome.
Yeah, I think that the Man-Thing and Swamp Thing on the DC level, like, there's definitely some very big powers going on with that.
There's
Just
some entries out by Firestar Toys. They're super expensive, but I think they have Scissorhands right now. And yeah, they have some from the Werewolf by Night.
Yeah, that's something I'd love to start collecting, man. But it's just too dark. It's too difficult. I was watching a video about I have like a bunch of toy YouTuber videos that I watch, and a lot of them are like, you know, like statues and busts and really nice figures and stuff like hot toys and stuff. And I saw one for Catwoman from the Batman, the newer Batman. It was one with what's her face?
Halle Berry?
No, the one before her. Doggone it. Dude, she's
Michelle Pfeiffer.
No, the one after her. Didn't she work for Disney or something?
You already said Halle Berry, right?
I know. I'm just going like, what other Catwoman was there?
Anne Hathaway?
Yes, Anne Hathaway.
Oh, okay.
So
Does that count?
they had the Anne Hathaway Batwoman like figure, but dude, this figure was like one of the most detailed figures I have ever seen, man. Like it was amazing. But yeah, I would love to get some of those, but those things are like easily hundreds of dollars, man.
Yeah, I think you gotta.
They're all limited number too, so
I mean, you can be a model collector like that and have a really cool shelf of these high end hot toys or whatever they're called. And, but we're Lego modelers, you know, so
yeah.
Even though I don't really like that Hulkbuster, that's like this huge, you know, high.
Yeah,
end,
it's impressive for the size. There's no doubt about that. Because I think of other things besides the Hulkbuster that would be really cool in that size, like we were talking about earlier, like Brock. You know what I mean?
How about Galactus?
That was what I mentioned in the beginning too, because I was like, dude, why do Galactus, man? Like I don't know. It just seems like such a. I don't know. Some people might think it's cool. I think it's lame. You made a $550 set that has this component part to it that if you buy this other $40 set, you can put it in there, and the $40 set looks ugly to me. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure it's high uppers just doing the analytics of we've sold so many Ironmans and Hulkbusters that we need another bigger one.
Yeah, and it's like, how many mechs, you know, do we get? And they just did the Hulkbuster. I mean, yeah, it was smaller and stuff, you know, a couple years ago, but
yeah, but just like the land speeder, like probably the two things we have the most of are Star Wars land speeders and Hulkbusters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't get. I see that the thing is we can never get any real analytics for the stuff like this. You know what I mean? I would love to know how many of those land speeders sold. You know what I mean? I would love to know how many typewriters sell.
I want to know how many
the typewriter.
Express, Harry Potter Hogwarts Express is probably the longest running Lego set. It's still available at Target right now. Like, it's still like the small one, not the crazy.
I've seen them still around. And yeah, it's just I don't know. It's so weird that they do stuff like that. I mean, but we need a list with all Batgirls. We need a list with all Batgirls.
Man Thing or Swamp Thing would be a cool brick built thing. Crazy.
I would have to. I don't know, because I'm really weird with the organic stuff. But like I said, they do plants very well, so they might be able to do like a Swamp Thing or a Man Thing.
Well, you got to watch that show Werewolf by Night, because
I
never really cared for that type of character, but this show does it like really
well. I've heard it's really good, and it's something different. And it's only like half an hour long, ain't it?
It's like an hour, like maybe less than an hour, like a 1 hour movie.
Yeah, it's a quick little made for TV thing.
Yeah. So yeah, I definitely got to watch that. Let's see here. A big buildable Hulk would be way cooler. Yeah, I personally think.
Or Red Hulk.
Oh.
You seen my Red Hulk habitat yet?
Yeah, man. I love how it's breaking. Show everybody the back too, because I love how it's like breaking the back of it.
Oh.
Yeah. No, it's awesome, dude.
You can just barely fit him into a habitat. He's like at an angle and busting through. So, yeah, I had to get on the train of everyone posting Red Hulk and Harrison Ford, so I just put Han Solo there.
Yeah, that's the only Red Hulk too, isn't it?
Yeah. Flexing.
I knew it, man. I knew when I saw that set at that Lego store, I should get it. The only reason I didn't get it is because I was like, oh yeah, the minifigures are cool, I guess. You know, I was like, but those vehicles suck, dude. So I just didn't.
That's why I didn't get it either. I was just like, dude.
Yeah. And that like Red She-Hulk, I'm like, is that even a character? I don't know, but
let me ask you about that, since you know you're definitely one of our biggest Marvel people around here. What did you think, man? I mean, of She-Hulk?
Torn. It was
I know I am too.
My two words is it was a hot mess. And you can take that two ways. hot. I mean, it was hot. Like it had like hot, really, like
Yeah.
themes, that were like different, but the storytelling was a mess. Like if you break it down as far as like how well a show like Rings of Power built up to this finale, and this show just kind of jumps around and gives you characters for no reason. Like, tell me why Titania was even there.
Well, yeah, I know it didn't.
So they just throw all this. It seemed like they just took a bunch of content, and like ish hitting the fan. It just is a mess.
And I don't. Yeah, I don't know, man. They definitely was definitely a hot mess.
Get your bot controls.
Oh yeah, anybody out there with a hammer or wrench? I mean,
Hey, we're almost out of time. Birthdays. Let's do birthdays.
Okay.
Hey, birthday bear, yeah. Happy birthday. All right, yeah. Okay, so did I forget your birthday? Oh, did I? Well, hit me up on the Instagrams and I'll be sure to mention it next week. All right, yeah. Birthday bear. Oh, yeah. All right, yeah. Littlest Ninja's birthday. Check that out. Ho ho. And Brett. Oh, look at that. It's Mrs. Neverland. Ho ho.
Hey, Barb.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh, sorry about that, Brett. And happy birthday to Brett Spriggs. Yeah. I keep forgetting. I'm not Pen 15, so it's okay for me to like Brett. Yeah. Oh, it's me, Birthday Bear. What are we celebrating now? Happy birthday. Yeah. All right, back to you, Hipster.
I gotta tell you, Doc, I don't know if I like that bear or not.
He cracks me up. That's all I know. Makes me laugh when I watch him. I'm like, what a goofball.
So yeah, happy birthday to Brent
Barb, Brent, and Ninjas and Barb's kid, their littlest kid. That's the littlest ninja.
Oh, that's the littlest ninja.
That's who the littlest ninja was. Yeah.
Well,
That's why I used Ninjas. That's why I used Ninjas, icon. I was just like, well, I could make something up, but let's not be mean to that kid.
Axel, was it your birthday?
Did I miss your birthday? How terrible! Hit me up on the Instagrams, and I'll cover it next week.
Look at Neverland says the bear is creepy. The 14th. Oh, all right. Well, we will definitely.
All right. Well, we'll shut you up next week, Axel.
Yeah. Or you're gonna have to message us because I'm not gonna remember.
I'll remember it. I'll write it down after the shoot.
It's not too much of a secret because he's going to do a stream next week, but Iceberg Bricks Tuesday, I think, is doing
his birthday.
Excellent. He'll be building the Razor Crest all day and streaming.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, the Razor Crest. So speaking of the Razor Crest, gotta love that ship, dude. I can't tell you how much.
Drag it over here.
That thing.
Swoosh it.
That is definitely not a swooshable ship.
It's not swooshable.
Is it because it's too heavy?
Hands.
Yeah, it's that's about like rocket like a baby. That's about as swooshable as it gets. Okay. But yeah, it's. I'll put myself on the big screen so you guys can see a little bit better. But so you can see it's right above the Slave One there.
How do you think of the scale of those two ships together? That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's great. Because on this side, I put the gunship, the A-wing.
A-wing.
Razor Crest is almost too big. It looks like.
Yeah, it barely fits on that thing, dude. I just don't. I didn't know what to do with them yet because I had that white bookshelf with the gunship. I had that over in the corner, which was a good spot for it. But then, I was like, where am I going to put the Razor Crest? So
I feel like we need to make a showcase highlight comparison video and be like, check out the UCS side by side. Check them out. I don't know. I feel like showing them off.
Well, I mean, I was surprised because I put a picture on Instagram of the gunship and the Razor Crest sit next to each other, and dude, the gunship holds up, man. The Razor Crest is slightly longer and slightly taller, but the wingspan definitely has the Razor Crest beat with gunship. By the way, hello, Mrs. J. I forgot to say hi to you. I hope that you're good. She says, I'm sad Doc had to cancel our interview last Thursday. Had my hair and mock-up done and ready for Good Morning Brick World.
No.
Oh my gosh, you had to cancel?
Yeah, I talked to you about this before.
All right, never mind. I'm sorry.
We're looking for you still.
Let's see here. You need to rock Grogu like a baby. Yeah. Dude, I'm talking like Grogu needs to die, dude. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Does,
I know. I
will die of a broken heart 5 minutes later.
I know, and I know I trigger people when I say that, dude. But I'm sorry, Grogu gotta die. And personally, I'd like to see it where it just would, like I've said this before, where it shock everybody, just like a lightsaber, just like right through the red lightsaber. You know, so.
It's me, Darth Maul.
I think he's got merchandising armor.
He does have merchandising armor. You are so right about that, Jesse. That's not plot armor; it's merchandising armor, dude. Because they're not gonna let that thing go. Just like Baby Groot, dude. Baby Groot, he's finally getting a little older now, but like, yeah, dang it, man, they're trying to stretch that thing out.
Right? Yeah, we're still getting Baby Groot sets instead of teenage Groot sets. Like, what it's not as cool. So
right.
But at least he grew up. Like, so maybe they, I don't know. If they do anything in the future of Star Wars, I hope it is like way in the future. Maybe just start over with some characters.
They do.
Maybe Grogu is still around, but he's like Yoda age.
Yeah. Well, I was talking about before where they need to get out of this time era, man. They're sitting there trying to milk it just completely dry, and they got to go way back or way forward. And personally, I like to see them go way forward because that's unwritten territory for the most part. Like we know a lot of stuff that happened in the past, but we'll see what happens. Mama Lego, hello.
Hey.
Hopefully we can reschedule soon. Yes, hopefully. Let's see. Let me see something real quick. Let me check on this poll.
Oh yeah, we gotta make sure we close that before.
All right.
Check the polls. I voted D&D, but they all three of them had elves, so I thought there was maybe a hidden elves theme there.
Oh, okay.
You got elves in D&D. You got elves in Lord of the Rings.
All right, so
elves and elves.
I closed it. We had 57 votes. And Lord of the Rings took the lead with 45%, elves with 31%, and D&D with 22%. I gotta tell you,
well, people really,
I really thought D&D would definitely take the lead.
Hot topic right now. Like when the movie drops, I think that'll be better. Right now, Rings of Power,
Lord of the Rings,
and D&D is about coming out. I'm not sure if it's even this year still.
No, it's not. It's next summer.
So, okay, it'll be a while. Set there, the 50-year anniversary is not till the following year, 2024. So.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Well, they should be doing some stuff, ramping it up from the movie on.
Yeah. I thought that movie already came out.
The D&D trailer, movie? Yeah. The Chris Pine.
The trailer came out. It was released at the whole Comic-Con or whatever.
Huh.
Really early for.
I mean, I think it looks okay. I don't want to say
it looks horrible. It looks horrible. Like all of the D&D horrible.
And I told
I'm not going to take it seriously. Any dwarf will be a joke character just because you're a dwarf. Ha ha! You're supposed to be funny.
Well, I told the story. I saw this really nice little documentary video about the guy that made the first D&D movie that had like one of the Wayans brothers in it. I can't remember. It came out like 2004 or something, maybe 2000.
It was horrible.
Yeah. So the guy that made that movie, right? He was an insane D&D fan. And he'd been trying to make a D&D movie for years. Like, he wanted to make this D&D movie. So finally, and he wrote this script and he sent it off. Finally, one of the executives or whatever greenlit it so they could keep the title, keep the theme, because you got to do that every once in a while. Like Fox has to do it. That's why that crappy Fantastic Four movie that never got released came out back in the 90s. Yeah. So, anyways, so the deal was that he's like, we'll make the movie, but you have to direct it. This guy never directed a movie in his life. He didn't know anything about directing, right? So he puts this movie out, right? And granted, we all know how it turned out. It was not very good, right? Yeah. 1 year later, Lord of the Rings came out. Dude, can you imagine? Like, he's watching this beautiful Lord of the Rings movie, dude, and he's like, why couldn't my D&D movie look like that, man? Because think about it. You could do a really good D&D movie. Lord of the Rings proved that. You just don't make it campy, man.
Yeah, well, you saw that thief guy, bard guy, whatever. That.
I mean, that's why I said the cartoon in the 80s, man, took that more seriously and was...
I rewatched like the first 4 episodes of that old cartoon.
Dude, I love that old cartoon, dude.
Popped up on my stream thing, and I was like,
good stuff,
it's still
man.
pretty... It's got some cheesy jokes.
Yeah, and plus you got the unicorn that always sounded like a goat. Man.
Yeah, but the villain was great. Venger.
Yeah, it had like the one horn on the side of his head or whatever.
That's the Dungeon Master's son is Venger.
Yeah, good stuff. By the way, Mrs. J, your birthday's next Sunday. Happy early birthday to you.
All right, we'll be covering that one too. All right.
There you go.
Axel, Iceberg, Mrs. J, yeah.
All kinds of birthdays coming up.
So the bear, your favorite creepy bear will be shouting you out.
And I feel like we shouldn't have even said anything, because if I know Doc, if you say I don't like something, he's gonna double down on it, dude.
The bear's gonna go, here we go, people.
He's gonna be like, this is the extended version.
It's gonna be a little more cringy.
But that's why we love Doc. I mean, we need that sometimes. We need that. So, all right. Well, it looks like it's about the end of the show. Jesse, thank you for joining us. You want to, shout anything out, man? Plug anything?
Yeah, I guess just look for the Marvel Bros, me and Larry Legend and Iceberg Bricks and the Agents of Mock, Troy and Mel. They'll all be doing a versus show on Wednesday. We're gonna take the Halloween spooky VIP add-on pack and do a 90-minute challenge.
The add-on pack isn't. It's got to be difficult, man. Because
it's all accessible.
I've got the add-on pack, and I'm like, there's some. Why are there?
That would be a good
why
challenge.
Are there bunnies in there, dude?
It gives you a theme, right? It's basically a Halloween theme, but use as many of those pieces. Add parts of your own collection, make a scene. So hopefully they're not all the same, because we start with it.
Or all the same pieces. Well, I don't know. You guys made different things when you had that seed challenge with that one thing. Everybody came with something different. So
so that'll be Iceberg Brick's channel.
There's no Mock Monday with Troy on his channel.
He hasn't been doing Monday mock days, and I haven't been doing spoiler shows. Thinking about other things, so just stay tuned to the usual Lego community, and I'm popping around. I'll probably be on London Bridge Bricks this coming up Friday.
Okay.
Nice. Also, Brick Sergeant says Veterans Day is also just around the corner. Very true. So don't forget to think of veteran. Contra says I'm getting old. I'm 44.
Thanks, Mikey.
Well, I'm 1 year ahead of you there, buddy. Working on 2 here. So, Doc, what about you? You want to plug anything? Shut it down.
I think there's a video that's premiering right. Well, premiering. There's a video that's released right now on the old channel. I do believe the Hive Haul will finally be going up. I got a Hive Haul from Hivester, and then of course I got a what do you call it? The stunts. I got a stunts video coming as well. So yeah.
Nice. Jesse, real quick before we get out of here, let me know if you or you know anybody that might be interested in buying my Wolverine #1. Let me know if you know anybody, or like I said, if you're interested. I mean, I'm not trying to make $1 billion off of it or anything like that. It's in good condition, but it's not like mint or anything. So,
is it the Marvel Comics Presents, or is it
no?
Where he's holding up the claws?
No, it's here. I got it actually right.
There's so many different, like,
Yeah, I know, because I remember the one with the claws, and the other one, but no, it's this one right here.
Oh,
Yeah, and look, I love the picture on the back too. That was not Frank Miller. Who was that?
Show up again? Yeah, I'm scared. That's just.
I want to say it was Frank Miller, but I don't know. Maybe not.
Send me a screenshot.
Maybe John Romano Jr. or something. Yeah, I'll send you a screenshot.
Yeah, and I might throw a price at you.
All right, and like I said, it's in good condition. It's just, obviously it's around the side. It's just looking slightly rough, but like I said, I'm not trying to sell it for no top.
It's not a 9.0, blah blah blah. But
yeah.
I've been buying comics on an auction stream on Facebook every Tuesday night. The comic book consultant.
I figured I'd eventually either go to like Baltimore Comic Con, or I just sell it on Whatnot. See who wants to throw something out there. But yeah, I'm not in any rush or anything like that. I just remember you're sitting right here. I was like, I gotta remember to ask Jesse about that. So, and I know you were plugged in.
I don't think I have that.
Well, I knew you might be interested, but I also know you're plugged into the comic book community as well. So, anyways, yeah. And as for me, I'm almost done with my addiction video. I've got everything cut. I had to cut a couple things out again, and plus, I don't know what's going on with my microphone because it sounds fine now, but I did the whole recording of it, and then like it sounds like I'm at a broken drive-through McDonald's, drive-through menu or something like that. It sounds horrible, so I basically been voicing it. Anyways, got you all beat, just turned 50. We're gonna start trying to beat each other with our ages. Anyways, dude, I was gonna say, I noticed you're growing the beard out. What's going on, man?
Older than I look. I'm starting to show it just for the holidays. I think I'll do kind of the Santa beard. It looks because it's so white now. I think it was never so solid colored, so we'll see what it looks like in another month.
Yeah, I just blame it on stress, not age. I'm like, you know what? Because the older you get, the more you look at some people and you're like, what the hell's wrong with you? You're stressing me out. You're turning my hair white, man. Anyways, all right, listen. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to Jesse for joining us. Thank you, everybody in the chat. We love you. We wouldn't be here without you. We will see you next Sunday. Don't forget your habitat if you haven't built one.
Yeah.
Next Sunday, if you're a member, definitely jump on. Free here because we'll be doing the membership giveaway. And if you've had a birthday this month, you got a shot at winning something as well. So good times next week. I'm not sure what the theme will be. We might not even have a theme just because we got so much giveaway stuff going on. So
busy.
But as always, we appreciate you, and just
happy Halloween.
Yeah. Happy Good Morning Brick World.
Oh, yeah, we might actually be dressed up next weekend as well. It's hard to say what exactly we're going to do, but anyways, all right. So we will see you guys next Sunday. Peace. Well,
that was abrupt. Dang.
I know. I guess I was trying to be quick about it. So yeah, Lord of the Rings took the lead in the poll. I gotta tell you, I really thought D&D was gonna do it, but in the beginning, I thought Elves was gonna dominate.
Right, but I think if we would have sat there and talked more about D&D set ideas, D&D might have won. But we spent the whole hour talking about Lord of the Rings, so Lord of the Rings won.
I don't know. Do you think we influenced everybody like that? I mean,
I think a little bit.
I don't know.
I think that people really love the elves because elves. I couldn't believe the elves took off at the beginning and then slowly got whittled away by Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I think elves is definitely a sleeper theme, dude. And I think a lot of people like it probably more than what they admit, but they just don't want to admit it. But anyways,
it's the dragons. It's the dragons.
See you guys. Have a good one. We'll see you next weekend. Love you.
Bye. Peace out.